let's talk about information technology. Aspects of automated information processes, system, software and database, IT controls, application development, program change controls, end user computing, data and network communication, system security, contingency planning, EFT, electronic fund transfer, and electronic data interchange, e-commerce, and information protection, encryption, enterprise-wide resource planning, ERP. Now let me give you some idea about it. If you keep in view all the latest IT systems, which is ERP, it can be an Oracle, it can be an SAP, SAP, it can be any other brand. But previously there was a system like, you have a separate system for sale, separate for purchase, separate for inventory, and at the end of the day you are reconciling every time, wasting your resources. Then it gives a concept that we should have a central database. It should be connected with for every operations like sale, purchase, inventory, and we find some system which is real-time system, batch systems. Some, when you do transaction, it will be immediately affected. This is real time. And some we have batch that, you open one batch in the morning, full day you do the transactions. At the end of the day, someone check it and post it. Then it will affect the central database. So first of all, we have to see what is automated information processes. Previously we have one guy who is taking care, who is coming on time and going on time. Now we have a biometric machine. When you come, you give your biometric and you enter inside, right? System, software and databases are increased. We have database who is having the system data. Software, we are using Windows, NT, networking. Then we have the Microsoft Offices, which is now must. For putting IT controls, because now your information is on IT, information systems, information technology. And if your computer, laptops does not work tomorrow, so you will not be able to do anything, because if you lost your information, you will lost everything. It's like losing your mind here. That yesterday what was there you don't remember. Now tomorrow what will come, you will think who I am, what I will do, I have nothing. So that's why we have to put control. Secondly, if you are a Sony.com, you are Compaq, you are HP, all that. Now your sale purchase mostly is online. So if a hacker online hacks your website, means he will hack your credibility, because you have customer information, credit card details. So people will feel, you cannot protect your website, what you can protect you. So that's why we have to put IT controls. How to develop these controls for application? This is application development. If you want to change a control of an existing system, so what are the procedures you have? We have Emirates NBD, there are so many branches. We have one window for account opening. If I'm a developer, I change my window, but rest are using others. So at the end of the day, we cannot consolidate the information because there are two different fields. So that's why no one should have an access to change the controls and XYZ. End user computing means how as an end user we will use it. Data and network communication means that how the data will be transferred. You have a server, you have networking, you have terminals, you have how switches, hubs. Then system security, physical security in a sense that you have a server room, no one can go inside and without authorization. And contingency planning is, suppose if today someone hacked the Google, so what is a situational plan, like how they will continue their business continuity, BCM, business continuity management. Then nowadays we don't need to go anywhere. We have electronic fund transfer and data interchange. These are the latest technologies. You can swap your credit cards. It will directly hit your account through electronic data interchange. E-commerce is becoming very popular. That is online shopping, online information. You just go to a website, add to cart, give your credit card information, and just go for the they will deliver at your home. Information protection, how to protect your information from the competitors, from rivals. And encryption is a technology which converts data into a code. So if you are sending email to me, so anyone in between he will get a coded data. He will not get it. It will be a Chinese for him and he cannot understand, right? This technology is called encryption technology. It converts simple information into technical code, like intelligence companies and agencies. They use coding language for their certain works. And the enterprise-wide resource planning, it's a software, it's a planning tool, it's a combination of modules which cover the resources by using one central database. So let's start the discussion. What are the characteristics of automated processing? Means automatically it is going to process. Once you enter, it will process, it will bring output for you. So it says the use of computer has fundamentally increased nature of business transaction, the procedure followed, risk incurred, and the method of mitigating these risks. The advantage of using IT is you have transaction trails, means history, logins, user activities. Uniform processing of transactions means if I enter, you enter, the system will enter in the same way. Segregation of duties is possible into using IT. Someone is input, someone is approval, someone is authority. Potential for error and fraud has reduced. Potential for increased management supervision is because you can restrict, no one will post a batch until it is not reviewed, signed by the manager. Intimation or subsequent execution of transaction by computer, and dependence on control in other area and control over processing is very easy. These are the advantages of the IT systems. We have two types of system. One is batch processing, one is online. When online means when you go on a website, you fill in information immediately done. Batch is you have a showroom, you have a sales girl who is not an accountant, so you might expect some mistakes. So what you do is you open a batch, she will keep doing her work full day. At the end of the day, manager will come, he will review. And some company says, okay, send it to head office, they will review it again and then they will post it. This is batch system. Online is a real-time system, right? That a database is updated immediately. Segregation of duties is very much possible in terms of using IT systems. Control should ensure the efficiency and effectiveness of IT operations. Then the general control is vital. It's like, general access, who can come in the office, who can sit on the computer, do you have a username and passwords. This is general controls, right? Then, let's talk about some responsibilities, which is segregation of duties. Ideally, whatever questions we will see in exam, there should be a segregation of duty between certain designations. For example, developer should not be a user. Because if he is a user, he knows how the program is developed, he can change it. But ideally, once you make a flow diagram, you follow it, you make it, then you stick to it. And there should be a formal procedure to control the screen, right? To change the screen, right? That's why computer analyst, what is computer analyst? This is he analyzes the information needs. DBA, database administrator, create a database, information, tables, fields for you. Programmer makes program, designs. Webmaster take care of your content of the website. Operator are the users, like a call center operators. Help desks are usually a responsibility of computer operations. Network technicians are for networking and users are the final users. These are different designations.